Good to see them on the river. Oh, and a big off there. That is a massive off.
That's Riley Jones behind HAMMERTIME Racing.
That is a huge off at well over 80 mile an hour. Let's see what happens here. Bang, into the water, rips the helmet off.
Yeah, you see the ski go west. Maybe he's hit something there.
We were going good, and I was just watching the boat, and all of a sudden I just felt myself drift off to the side. I hit a log and, yeah, went in pretty hard. So I will be back here next year. I've got to finish this race. So.
Well, thankfully Riley Jones is okay. He's obviously a bit shaken, but I'll tell you what, Brad, that is a big, big off.
Yeah, it's definitely not what you want to happen. Not nice at all.
So this is Seedy and HOBBIT Racing. Pretty much nose to tail.
HOBBIT Racing with that missed start up at Cambridge, trying to overtake one of their fellow competitors in the ladies class.
Are there any rules as to passing? Do they have to give each other a certain amount of room? Because obviously in some of these places around the river, it is very, very narrow.
Yeah, there's got to be 5 metres between boats in terms of horizontal-wise, and when they're following, they're not allowed to follow within 100 metres. So, yeah, they've got to give each other enough room, but then the river sometimes makes that pretty hard to do.
So we're on leg one, heading towards Taupiri for the Hamilton City Bridge-to-Bridge Waterski Classic. Here's the HOBBIT Racing girls trying to come back after that ill-fated start.
Christy Sloane there, the younger of the Sloane sisters, was our first world champion in New Zealand, so a very good skier.
This is WAZZ up, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce this name, Brad.
Yeah, Roger Teofilivic in the driver's seat there, towing Trenton Webley and Steve Holdsworth.
And they're running in the mock class. How does that balance out?
Yeah, the mock class stands for modified open cockpit, so all the 300 horsepower and above boats, short trunk, outboards, anything, basically unlimited horsepower.
And then we go to the smock class, which is what, standard motor open cockpit?
Yep, correct, so that's under 250 horsepower. Smock is the standard, boys, so out of the box engines, chuck it on a boat and go racing.
This is the number 20 team. Interesting name for a race boat. Screwed, Mike Slack and Jeff DeLuva, Lance Harris and Ben Warren on the skis. They look pretty comfortable.
Yeah, these boys will be sitting on about 70, 75 mile an hour. Smock class is very, very competitive. All the boats having very similar horsepower engines and similar weighted boats.
Brendan McPherson, Hamish McPherson, Bevan Scott and Vaughan Cox in Illusion. They're also doing a good job here in leg one.
Yeah, these boys should be one to watch out for. Their new motor on this boat this year, and very competitive.
So this is Anti-Cyclone running in the standard motor open cockpit class. Mike Jolly, Mike Jamison, Gareth Jolly and Cole Varley on the skis.
These guys are new to ski racing, and good to see them out there having a good crack at the smock class.
You've got time to have a look up to the helicopter. That's confidence for you. Great shots though. I mean, that's got to be an awful lot of fun, but as we saw with young Riley, you do not want to fall off at these speeds.
Yeah, definitely at 80, 85 plus mile an hour, the water is definitely like concrete. It's not something you want to delve into too much, is hitting the water at that pace.
So this is the 12-team White Bullet passing Fish City Racing. Fish City running in the open class, and it's a new boat for them this year.
Yeah, it is. Fraser Tongs just bought the Fish City Racing rig, a very nice and well set up boat, and they've just got young Daniel Tuffin, who's one of our up and coming juniors, skiing behind that.
So we're looking at White Bullet, Stu Bryant, Kate Robb, Cam Robb and Bruce Robb. So all the Robbs.
Yep, father and son combination on the skis, and sister slash daughter in the observer's seat.
Got time enough for a bit of a wave there, just out for a Saturday afternoon ride.
I think Cam Robb's just showing off there, really.
Well, you can't get too much closer than that, right on the water action. Now, this is down to Taupiri for the finish, so B Jammin will be the first boat down, but time-wise, we're not too sure just where they sit at the moment, but a good clean run for B Jammin with the demise of Warlord.
I think the key thing to notice there is there it is, force-fed, the rooster tail of the big inboard coming into Taupiri.
And they weren't too far behind B Jammin either.
Yeah, just 15 seconds separating them two at the turn when they started a minute apart, so that would be advantage to force-fed after leg one.
Here comes Infrared and crossing the line.
They also had a pretty competitive time of 24 minutes and 27 seconds down to Taupiri, putting them in third position, and Benjamin in second, with force fed the first boat to Taupiri in 23 minutes and 29 seconds.
Well, that's the end of leg 1 from Cambridge to Taupiri. Looking forward to the start of leg 2. Obviously, the big news is a DNF for the pre-race favourite Warlord. Who's going to be the winner in 2009? Let's wait and see.